guys, welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Christia DeShields. Here with me is Chanda Hakanson. She's my first guest today, and she's the owner of St. Louis Vintage Market Days. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
I love vintage everything, and you're gonna have 3 whole days of it. That's
We are.
So awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about how the Market Days got started?
Sure. The market actually got started in Tulsa, Oklahoma by 2 girls who wanted to bring the vintage experience to everybody. It's now grown quite a bit. It's into Oklahoma City, down in Texas. I'm from the St. Louis area and wanted to bring it up here.
Great. So it's a traveling market then?
It is. It is. We have a lot of vendors who travel with us, but since we're up here in St. Louis, we have a lot of new vendors.
That's so great. Tell us about some of the vendors that'll be there.
We have some of probably the most amazing, talented people I've ever met. Some of our vendors actually go to the east to pick their finds and have been bringing it back and storing it for Vintage Market Days.
Wow. So
Yeah.
they go and travel throughout the year and just, collect things for the Market Days. Is this the first time it's in Missouri?
Yes, this will be the first time it's in Missouri, anywhere in Missouri.
Let's take a look at some of these pictures. Can you tell us a bit about some of the pictures that you have?
Sure. Rockin Ranch, that one was Rockin Ranch. That's where it's actually going to be held. We have pictures of the event in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and kind of an idea of what you might find. Anything from very vintage, urban vintage, retro vintage, all things vintage.
So what sparked your interest in vintage?
Well, my dad was an auctioneer, so I grew up around vintage stuff. My grandma actually has several stagecoaches in her front yard.
Wow.
So I come from a long line of people who really love vintage.
And you said that we'll find pretty much anything there, from clothing to furniture. Talk about some of the stuff that we can find.
Yes, I have actually received some emails from some of my vendors that have said, I can't even sleep at night. I'm so excited about the treasures I'm bringing. I love that. And there will be an eclectic vintage feel. I mean, you will find anything from clothing to even metal work. We just have a lot of things. Old crates, factory carts that have been made into coffee tables. A lot of upcycling of things.
I was going to say, a lot of upcycling. That's something that's super popular right now, just the upcycling. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think it's amazing. In fact, I have a little quote that will be there on an old piece of wood that says, if you want to be green, buy vintage.
Yeah.
Because this is really taking stuff that somebody would throw away and improving it and making it something that people love and treasure.
Now, this is going to be 3 days
It is.
long. Talk to us about each day.
It is 3 days long. The first day is Friday. We call it our early buying event. We're going to have a concert. Miss Jubilee and the Humdingers will be there. They're a vintage band. They sing 20s, 30s, 40s, I think even 50s. They dress in vintage. Wow. They're amazing. And the whole thing will have a vintage feel. On Saturday, you'll find new stuff in all of the vendors. They're planning on keeping stuff in their trailers and bringing it fresh every day. So every day has new stuff in their booths.
And this event is going to be in High Ridge, correct?
It is. It's going to be in High Ridge, Missouri.
So what's one of the things that you're so excited about?
Well, I'm so excited to bring this. It's more of an experience here to St. Louis because I've been a part of it in Tulsa, and I know how much people love it because vintage is really, really cool right now.
It is.
Yeah.
And don't hold that thought right there, you guys. We'll be right back. You don't want to go away. I love this. I love vintage. Shanda's going to tell us a lot more to look forward to at this event coming up. You don't want to miss it. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.